Welcome to this short TotalMD demonstration designed specifically for Medisoft users. Hi, my name is Janice Humphreys, and if you're interested in anything related to medical billing, please visit our website at medicalbillingguide.com. Well, several years ago, we started using TotalMD for our medical billing service clients, and we were pleasantly surprised at how easy it was to transition from Medisoft to TotalMD and how much we really loved the software. Well, it was an easy transition because TotalMD is very intuitive and easy to use. It is similar to Medisoft in functionality, which makes the learning curve minimal. You'll notice this in the similarities when you see the demonstration. And TotalMD converts your data so you can hit the ground running. Where training is concerned, you can probably learn everything about TotalMD in about 3 to 4 hours of training. And you'll receive the first 30 days of telephone support free. So we like Medisoft, so why did we make the change to TotalMD? Well, we wanted better support and shorter hold times. We wanted a web-based solution for easy remote access. TotalMD offers both desktop software and is also available online. We wanted better prices and no forced upgrades. And we were looking for simple, inexpensive EDI solutions. With TotalMD, you can use any clearinghouse and still post your EOBs automatically. Insurance eligibility is really important, and we can integrate it in the patient scheduler at a very reasonable price. No long-term contracts. And the last but not least is TotalMD has a completely integrated and reasonably priced EHR system called Total Charts. This eliminates the duplicate data entry that we see so often in practices that use Medisoft and programs like Practice Fusion that do not integrate. So here's some TotalMD features, just a few, not all. We have an interactive ledger, easy payment application, a built-in coding tool for ICD-10, automatic EOB posting, integrated electronic health records, ANSI 5010 module is available, and this built-in one-touch insurance eligibility. Those are just some of the features. There's many more. So now let's switch over to a software view. For a better view of the following software demonstration, be sure to click the full screen button here. I've opened the sample company in the TotalMD online version. This is not a full demo. We're just going to take a look at some of the features that are similar to Medisoft so you can get an idea of how easy the transition could be, and also some of the other great features of TotalMD. So let's look at two features that you're familiar with. And the first one would be the claims list. This looks very similar to the Medisoft claims list. I can highlight anything and print it. I can print just paper claims, and I can send electronic claims. I can limit the list to what's ready to bill or ready to send. I can hide paid claims. So this isn't very similar to what you already have in Medisoft: claim number, chart number. I can customize the view if I want. I can also customize the filters of what I can look at. Another similar screen is the payment entry. This is a deposit list. If I double click on a deposit, this looks similar to a Medisoft screen. I will hit distribute or apply, choose a patient, and you'll notice this view is very similar to what you would see in Medisoft in the make deposit window. I have a place for the payment, deductible, allowed amount, adjustment. I can add a note here. If I need to follow up, I can check the box. So now let's take a look at the TotalMD interactive ledger, which is where the real power of the software is. There's not a lot of navigating you have to do. You can do an awful lot from this one screen. If you were to compare it to Medisoft, this is the equivalent of transaction entry and the patient ledger, plus a lot more. So TotalMD uses the same shortcut keys, Alt-C to open a chart, F3 to save, F8 to add, F9 to edit. However, I can't access those keys because I'm recording the screen. So I'm just going to select a patient off of this drop down, which would be similar to Medisoft. You'll notice first of all that the chart numbers are created in the same way as Medisoft, and you also have numeric chart numbers available if you like them. So I'm going to click on the patient. I can see an alert box. You'll also notice that the top portion of the ledger looks the same as Medisoft. You have the concept of case-based accounting. TotalMD calls them billings, but it's the same idea. The total charges are listed on the case, and then you have the family balances and the individual balance on the account. I have underlined fields here. I can click on and open up the insurance information, last patient payment. So anything that's underlined I can get to. Charge entry is very similar as it is in Medisoft. You'll notice I can also customize the view here, add and remove fields that I want to see. When I enter in a charge, I can have a default diagnosis code in the case. Claim number is listed, remainder, all the same fields that you would get when you enter charges in Medisoft. Now I'm going to switch cases, and you're going to see something totally different. The charges here have payments and adjustments attached to them. You'll notice that they're color-coded. The adjustments are red, payments are in green, notes are in a reddish color. This makes it really easy to see. This is sort sequence, has the charge first and then the associated payments and adjustments underneath them. I can change the way the sort is arranged, but I happen to like this view the best. I can also limit what is on the list. This is also very convenient to do as well. So here's what I really like. I can click here and show all the transactions for all the cases in one screen. I don't have to switch back and forth between cases or billings. And I can post patient payments across cases and repost them without having to transfer any amounts back and forth between cases. I can enter in a patient payment, and I can apply it to any line that I want for Annie Davis or any of her family across cases. But I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to say save, and here's something I really like. The amount sits unapplied up at the top. This is a nice feature as well. If I'm doing follow-up on this patient, I can see that maybe I need to resubmit a claim. So I can see this claim right here. Just click on View Claim. Maybe I've corrected the claim, so I can mark it here as corrected. Print it, save it, fax it, and then I can add a note that I sent a corrected claim. This is great for follow-up. I can print a statement from here, a walkout receipt. I can do just about anything just from this one location. Now, normally I would do my claims in the Claims Manager, but it's nice to be able to do everything I need right from this one screen. I can also drill down on a payment, double-click on an insurance payment, click on View, and it gets me right back to the original EOB amount. Last thing I want to show you in the ledger is I can click on a diagnosis code and show you how I can find. Let me just enter anything here. And you'll notice I can have all these different diagnosis codes available to me. I can take a look at them, see where fifth digits are required. This is going to be great for ICD-10. Nice feature. Finally, let's take a look at the scheduler. You'll notice that this scheduler is very similar to Medisoft. You have the calendar here on the left. This is the advanced scheduler. You can see providers' names at the top. If you have a solo provider, you can probably get by with the scheduler that comes with TotalMD. If I just click on an appointment time, just like I do in Medisoft, you'll notice this screen should look very familiar to you if you use office hours. I can pull in the reason for the appointment. I can make the appointment recurring, the appointments recurring if I want. I can add a note and save it. I can check the patient in, change the status. I can check eligibility. An additional feature is that you can check eligibility with one touch for all of the patients on the scheduler for this day. Likewise, I can send email appointment reminders for this appointment or for all the appointments on the scheduler for this day. Very nice feature. Very easy to use and very similar to Medisoft. We know that you're busy, so thank you for taking the time to watch this video. And if you would like more information about TotalMD, please give us a call, and remember, we discount all software. You can also visit our website for more detailed information and a price list. You can also download a demo and take a test drive. Thanks again for tuning in.